Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte says he won't allow students to go back to school until a coronavirus vaccine is available.
August 24, magbubukas na ng klase, whatever form it is.
I will not allow the traditional face-to-face teaching.
The COVID-19 pandemic brought serious challenges to various sectors, as well as in the Department of Education. In order to provide clear guidance to all offices, units, schools, and community centers in the department, all DepEd personnel including teachers, parents, and stakeholders developed a Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan or BELCP, a package of learning interventions that will respond to the needs of the learners. In developing the BELCP, Department of Education engaged in the internal and external stakeholders for inputs in the design of learning delivery strategy and operational direction that ensure the health and safety of all the learners, teachers, and the personnel of the department. Of all the alternative learning modalities offered by the Department of Education, this upcoming school year, most students prefer to use the modular distance learning option.
Ano na lang po ako sa mga kapatid ko para po sila muna magbantay sa tindahan para po maturuan ko po yung anak ko.
Since face-to-face classes are not yet allowed, DepEd will implement blended distance learning, wherein the combination of the various distance learning modalities, such as printed modules, offline digital modules, online, and TV and radio-based instruction will be used by students and teachers when classes formally start on August 24. Modular distance learning involves individualized instruction that allows learners to use self-learning modules in print or in digital format copy, whichever is applicable in the context of the learner, and other learning resources like learners' materials, textbooks, activity sheets, study guides, and other study materials. The teacher takes the responsibility of monitoring the progress of the learners. The learners may ask assistance from the teacher via email, telephone, text message, or instant messaging. Where possible, the teacher shall do home visits to learners needing remediation or assistance. Any member of the family or other stakeholder in the community needs to serve as para-teachers. Carmundo National High School, in response to the challenges brought by the new normal in education, conducted a one-day simulation of module distribution on August 3, 2020. Teachers were grouped per feeder barangay to accommodate a number of parents who would come to collect the modules for their children. Each group of teachers prepared the modules to be distributed and the documents for future reference. They also brought with them the essential health kits such as alcohols, sanitizers, face masks, face shields, and thermal scanners. Since there was a bulk of modules with them, the teachers hired vehicles for the distribution for each barangay. They were also properly guided by the IATF health protocols such as physical distancing and proper wearing of face masks, which they emphasized to the parents before the actual distribution. There was a smooth and organized activity as parents were cooperative and attentive to the instructions. The barangay officials also provided assistance, so there was less burden on the part of the teachers. Although some problems arose, they were properly addressed and handled. Since not all parents were able to come to get the modules for their children, the modules left were given to the custody of the barangay officials, who were requested to assist them if ever they would come. This simulation activity will provide the opportunity to assess the effectiveness of the learning modality which would be applied as long as face-to-face mode of learning is not allowed. This would also help the school head and teachers to identify the potential problems in conducting module distribution and ways to address it in the actual opening of classes in August.
Magpapatuloy ang edukasyon para sa pangarap ng mga batang Pinoy.